It's good. It's Skano, hood politicking. Yo, I gotta be honest with you. In my mind, I believe Durk did put cases on Vaughn after the fact of Vaughn passing. Um, Now, I don't come on here and make accusations about, anyone, especially in regard to things like snitching, but it's just a pure matter of calculation in my mind. Okay, the shootings that took place in Atlanta prior, to Bond's death. Now, it was proven Dirk was in that vehicle also. I don't care what they've been saying, what you've been hearing. It was proven both Vaughn and Dirk was in that vehicle. They actually had Dirk's arm coming out the window. The tats on his arm, clearly visible, all that shit. Okay, in the court of law, you could do what you want with that. That's not concrete evidence. The point I'm trying to make is we gonna establish Dirk was in that vehicle. Just by Dirk being in that vehicle, that's a violation right there. You know, being around another felon, an armed felon at that. Now we gonna put aside the fact that Dirk actually did the shooting, allegedly, in my mind. Um, Dirk the one let off that hammer. All that aside, how Dirk walk away from that situation? Now, after the fact, prosecution states, you know, they choose not. Basically, is what was said. They chose not to prosecute Dirk. Prosecute. At their discretion, they chose not to pursue the case. Prosecutorial discretion, however you want to put it, and so Dirk walk away from that scot free. After the fact, prosecution comes out. They say, yeah, we would have put all that on Vaughn had he not died. You know, Vaughn would have been facing charges, not only for bodies, but that shooting in particular. But what evidence would they have had on Vaughn? What concrete evidence would they have had on Vaughn that they wouldn't have had on Dirk in that particular case? I'm confused. Maybe y'all been keeping up with that case more than I have, but and that just don't click in my mind. So I gotta believe in order for Dirk to walk away from that whole situation. Now, I know he got some high-powered attorneys. You know what I'm saying? He got the bread to get top-notch attorneys. The law is the law. I don't think he bought his way out of that. I think he dropped some info, and I think he gave up, you know, some of the killings that Bond allegedly committed. That's what I really believe. So you put together the fact um, we're not going to pretend like we all clearly, so I know if we clearly seen that was Dirk in that vehicle with Vaughn, the prosecution also was able to put that together. So that being said, how did he walk away from that scot-free? You know what I'm saying? It just don't make sense to me. Now, like I said, I don't jump on here and point. I'm not with the conspiracy theories, putting smut on people's names. I respect what Dirk has accomplished, man, making it out of the trenches, You know what I'm saying? You can say what you want to say about the man, making it out the trenches. Um, it's not a personal attack. You know, this hood politicking. They put bodies on Vine after this situation occurred. All of a sudden, they got all this information about, you know. Now, of course, there have been rumors about, Vine, but nothing they could stick to Vine. We already know he beat some bodies. But this time, they are saying that they would have prosecuted Vine. Vine would have been gone for life. I'm just putting two and two together. I could be wrong. It's really neither here nor there now. It is the new trend. It seems, we got a lot of gangsters that feel like, that's a way to get one over on the feds or the system, is to put, bodies on dead niggas now. So you putting dead niggas on dead niggas. Never thought I'd live to see that, but it is what it is. But yeah, I really feel like, and then on top of that, a cherry on top, as soon as this hit the internet, that case is sealed. Durk has the case sealed. So nobody but, obviously the legal officials involved know what happened in that, behind them doors. But yeah, in my mind, man, clearly, it's clear that, hey, Durk did what he had to do, man. So I'm not saying he was wrong. Hey, look, in the streets, man, ain't no code. Like I've been saying, ain't no code. As a gangster, as a street nigga, when you get jammed up, man, and I'm not saying I commend throwing your homies under the bus and shit like that, but, we talking about people that's passed on, and we're not talking about saints either. Look, as a gangster, you gonna do what you gotta do, self-preserve as shit. As a regular civilian, you be surprised. I've read stories about couples committing embezzlement of some type of insurance scam where maybe somebody ended up getting killed. I'm talking about husband and wife. And when the chips come down, man, you be surprised how quick somebody will. I'm talking about been married 20 plus years and been kids the whole 9 yards, man. You know what I'm saying? So self-preservation will cause people to, hey, fuck that cold shit when it come down to it. So yeah, clearly it's pretty obvious, what occurred. But like I said, it's neither here nor there. I'm not on here with no campaign to smut Durk name up or nothing like. I'm calling it how I see it. Yeah, he clearly put the case on Vine, and I believe he gave them some info on some murders. You know what I'm saying? To get up out of that situation, because he had a lot on the line, man. We talking, and they had Durk on some other situations too. So Durk was already under, scrutiny. I think this was the opening for them to come at Durk with everything and say, you know what, we about to really just hit you over the head. It was over for Durk. He was finished, and this was a clear way out for Durk. You know what I'm saying? And you could say it was actually smart. It was his only move. Let's be honest. He could do the time. And then we saying he may never get his motion back. Durk ain't no young dude really no more. So he getting up there. This would have been the end of Durk. So yeah, he did what he had to do. He put the cases on bond. And it is what it is. Allegedly. It's 216 Scano. I'm standing on that.